Okay, okay. 1 2 1 2 in the place to be. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Mike D. We at the live at the dinner table. I got a special guest in the house today. My cousin, one and only, Shopboy Fat. He,
Hey man, I'm in the
yeah,
building. What's that?
yeah. I got my boy Shopboy Fat. You
Yeah.
ain't hear from the Shopboy. Bankhead, born home, original born home, born and raised. So y'all, I want y'all to be nice today now. Don't come with no crazy stuff. We got my boy Fat, and he gonna shed the light on y'all about the history of the Shop Boys and how was it originated, where they at now, and what's going on in the group. So Fat, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Bliss.
Hey,
Good, bliss, bliss.
hey, man, that's wonderful, man. Hey, man, hey, it's good to have you, man. I'm glad you decided to come on the show, man, and support me, man, and you know, help me out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm trying to build a brand, so he decided to come and look out for you, boy.
Oh yeah, family, man.
You know
Gotta
what I'm
support
saying? That's
family
real shit
always.
there. That's real shit there, y'all. Hey, y'all. But Fat, I want to start it off by saying, man, uh, I used to goddamn listen to rock y'all music like a motherfucker, boy. You know what I'm saying, man? And our family, man, everybody in the family, they was happy, man. Everybody in the family support you, man. And we still got your back, dog, and we here, you know what I'm saying? We here. We ain't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Yeah.
first of all, Fat, I want to start off by saying, I know you from born home, born and raised original. Um, how did you come about Shop Boys? I mean, how did y'all come together, start, how it started off? What was Shop Boys before y'all started rapping and stuff?
Uh we grew up in Barn Home Project. Me and my homeboys. I stayed at the top, but the shop was in the bottom. You
Right,
feel me? So the top, that where you had your D4Ls, you had your franchise, all those was at the top. But
right,
my crew was at the bottom, so
right,
I used to hang at the bottom all the time. We used to be beefing with the top, so I used to be hanging at the bottom. And my cousin on the east side, Rico, shout out our cousin Momo, shout out to Mr. Mo.
What's happening, Momo?
Yeah, he used to be rapping on the him. I got a cousin Mike too. They used to be rapping on the east side. So I used to be like his hype man kind of. You know what I'm saying? I used to like go to the club.
Right,
So he was doing his thing. I used to always go to the club with him. So but then when I come back to the west side, that what we would, you know what I'm saying? We would messing with the cars and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Hustling, doing what we were doing,
right.
growing up.
I remember that.
Yeah, so get to the west side, we going to that when we hanging at the pool palace. So
Yeah,
D4L, French, all them boys, everybody, Baker Road, Red Clay, Bankhead Quick, Young Money, uh, Ben Hill Squad. It was a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I can't name everybody, but it was a lot of crew, Lil Yola, Ween, uh, Dirty Slim. It was a lot of people doing music at that time.
right, right.
So we, shop boy, we mess with the cars or whatever, so we were getting a little money. You feel me?
Uh huh.
So every time we in the club, people's songs used to come on, and every crew had a song. It was like they theme song.
Right, right,
We were known, but we ain't had no song. So we was like, man, we need this start doing music.
right,
So it was a thought, cause I used to always be walking up, you know what I'm saying, with my notepad and my earphone. I just be running around. So it was a thought, like, yeah, we can't do the music. We do need some with our song. So one day I was in Central Station, not Central Station, whatever. It was I was in 20 grand. It was I don't even supposed to be in there. Parlay from the franchise boy walked up to me. He was like, they had to lean with a rock with.
right, right,
Parlay say, Fat, you ever seen 250,000? I was like, at one time, he was like, yeah. I was like, hell no. That man, on my kid, bro, that man grabbed that book bag, opened that motherfucker up, and showed me all the money. I'm like, I'm looking at the cash money.
right.
250. I'm like, hey, cool, we gotta rap. They're
Yeah.
like, hey man, we gotta try this rap shit. So we were trying to, know what I'm saying? I was
Uh,
going to the east side trying to learn how to rap, but I'm a west side nigga, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So well, I ended up me and the dude BA came up with a song called Superstar. Right. I let Meanie to hear the song.
Right.
These niggas take my song to D4L and go record the song. It about 7, 8 niggas on there, it be everybody on there but me.
Uh,
So I say, bro, they were like, man, but they ain't trying to take my song. How it happened was Low don't let them in the studio, so they had time. And
right.
I went there. So
Right.
they were like, "Fat, we saved you a verse." But I tell you, like, man, I don't need everybody on the song with me, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
But yeah, it wasn't like that. They were like, "Nah, Fat, we saved you a verse, but we only had this much studio time." You feel me?
Right.
So, um, then some like around this same time, we were trying to find a studio, trying to learn how to rap. The same time, it was some street stuff had don't happen. And end up, how can I put it? End up, it was like dudes on that side would beef with dudes on our side.
Hmm.
So in the midst of in the come together, you know what I'm saying? In the midst of the come together, it was like, yeah, man. So what y'all be doing? We capping. We were like, shit, bro. We be rapping. You
Uh,
feel me? Like be rapping shit. I got studio equipment. Y'all come in and rap. Let's do something. You feel me? So we started rap. We ain't even know how to rap. We writing whole page, front, back. Like, what? This my bro right here. They're like, hell, not that too much. We ain't up rapping the whole. I'm talking about we go in the studio, rapping your verse to then the beat just go off. You
yeah.
be like, hold up, why the beat out? You be like, boy, that shit was 3 minutes, but you were 3 minutes. So dude didn't know how to make beat, beat didn't know how to make beat. We didn't really know how to rap, so we all we're trying to learn together, but we were still in the street, right? But
Gotcha.
what we were doing, they were like, look, y'all can't be doing this and that. You feel me?
I got
Cause we were borderline. You know what I'm saying?
you. Yeah.
They were like, y'all can't be doing this and that, cause if you doing this, you not supposed to be seen. But
Right.
y'all finna be on everybody's stage. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't go like that. So we had made a choice. And we had made a choice to like stop. Then a lot of other stuff was going on, you know what I'm saying? It was getting too deep. So we were like, yeah, let's just try to put that to the side, whatever, and start going to the studio. But
Right.
in the midst of doing that, money had don't slow all the way down. So we walking to the studio at this point. You feel? I'm talking about, boy, we walking to the studio, we walking to the open mic. That's why when she was like, we used to walk to the paddy, was all just a dream. Like we used to walk to the club, and we in our song with I Get Money,
Yeah.
right? We ain't every time I get money, but we walking to the club, we'll get a couple of dollars. We throwing the money. You feel me? So when the club closed, it real still at the pool pad, the club closed at 3. We'll leave that be around by 2:30. You feel me? But we
Uh-huh.
gotta got walk. We gotta cut down the back way, go down all kind of back street, might walk through the wood. You feel me?
Yeah.
And and try to make it back to going home without being seen. And on some night when we ain't have the money, like we used to go to the club. Like the club used to open at like 9:30. Ain't nobody finna come to the club till about 12.
Yeah.
So we been there be like the first 10 people. You feel me? At
Yeah.
9:30, might go in that bitch and stay. Hide in the bathroom all the way to 12, then come out, they be like, we just came in that bitch with everybody else. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Cause we was spending our money on clothes. I might come through with it. You feel me?
I remember y'all used to go shopping all the time.
Yeah, so we was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, did what we supposed to be. But
But was y'all a group already then? Y'all had already formed the shop boys or y'all just
now we wasn't no group. The shop boy, the crew, you feel me, was a crew, but it wasn't no official group. It was just like everybody rapping. You know what I'm saying?
because I know when y'all first did the shop boy song that part of like a rock star, it was about 4 or 5 of y'all on there?
Now, okay, before that, it was 5 of us.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it was like 8 of us that were rapping. But dropped off. You know what I'm saying? Then it
Yeah.
became five.
Okay.
So then with that five, that's when we were really walking to the club. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta think, like I had my first house when I was 16. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And us in the street, we were getting like 5,000 a week myself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was
Yeah.
buying so much clothes because I couldn't really buy nothing big. Come on, my grandma, my mama, they would have been knowing what was going on. So
Right.
I used to have to, you know what I'm saying, just buy clothes. So the other group members, they came from making all this money to walk.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So they were like, man, hell. But you know, rapping was my passion. So I was like, well, I walk to do this. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But it wasn't really their passion like that. I think they were more on the okay, yeah, this what's going on. I can do it, but then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it went from five to three.
Yeah.
So then the three was the one who was just really into it. You know what I'm saying? So man, we had the song I Get Money. We go to the pool palace. Everybody like it because we got the look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then we get the look. Then B came through. Then when we started, I bought my first chain. Then before any deal, you know what I'm saying? I bought my first chain, got my diamonds on. Uh, we getting our own clothes, custom made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we already looking different then. This like 2005. You feel me?
Yeah. I remember that.
So we already looking different. I used to get the clothes with my name stitched on it. We getting the shop bars on it. Uh,
So how y'all come up with the name Shop Boy?
the shop boy came out from the
Oh, okay.
street. So then it was like whatever you needed, you can come to and
Silver
get it.
Street.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
Silver Street, born home, me and my home, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, but yeah, you know you can come out to get anything from a pair of rims to a washer dryer,
I remember.
bedroom, set, anything. So you know, most people in the street, they might have sold drugs or D person wrote or did one thing, but
Yeah.
at the shop, it was like all at one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just come to the parking lot and make your order.
Y'all had was man ever in the group, or he was just part of the street
Nah,
Shop Boy,
man was more like no, man number one shop, but man was the one who
the enforcer?
I wouldn't say the enforcer. Man, man was like the one who told who because you know we went born home. A lot of people didn't have nothing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I remember my little partner, I remember he was like 12 and he was feeding his whole family. You feel me? He ain't have nothing.
Poverty.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
So man was more like again, I stayed at the top, but I used to be in the bottom. He was more like, bro, I'm gonna show you how to get some money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
let do this. And that's why I tell people right now, it's like it ain't where the person doing it where they hard at. You feel me?
That's right.
Because at the time, you know what I'm saying, at the time you got dudes starving trying to feed his whole family. You feel me?
Right.
And only thing man knew was how to steal car. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
So, and he was very, very good at it.
I
You
know.
feel me?
I know.
So I don't know how to understand that part. You feel me? Like, Mike, if this all I know how to do, in one hand I can teach you how to do it where you can make you know what I'm saying, feed these people.
Yeah.
Or I can I do is the right thing, know what I'm saying? Staying out your business.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it was like with a hard at so he, you know what I'm saying, man taught us how to, you know what I'm saying, make money through the street. I'm talking about anybody, like everybody, all 26, so like home with hands on. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if you ain't know, he'll show you, like go with you, hands on, bro. This yours.
I know it was you, Meaning, Man, Zay,
King,
yeah.
Freddie,
Yeah.
Pooh, Larry,
Yeah. I,
Tight. It
I
was a lot of it.
I remember all y'all, man.
It was a lot of us out there, and man made sure everybody was straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until till he knew you were able. Then you know what I'm saying, he
And
can
then
like,
tragic he had a tragic death.
yeah, man. Yeah, man, he had man, you know, um, getting killed on the four wheeler.
He had an accident.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, it was sad, and that was crazy because that was the same year you got man number one shot, but he died in '07.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that the same year part like a rock star came out, and I mean like man, let me just say this. People ask me about how part like a rock star was, and I can't really tell about the good part of it because it was just so much bad stuff going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like from the day we signed, like the day we going out to sign our deal,
Who y'all had signed with?
we signed with Universal Public. We
Okay.
had a partnership with them.
Okay.
So the day I'm talking about actually like we on the way to the airport and a group member get a call, his brother just got killed last night. Well, his brother-in-law just got killed last night. You know what I'm saying? He sued the husband, so it like, damn, we gotta go sign these papers, but can he go? You know what I'm saying? Do he need to go?
Yeah.
Bro, he should go. You know what I'm saying? It like we would have understood if he would have went.
That's right.
You feel me? But he more on the, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of the whole
Okay.
team, he came. You know what I'm saying? You had man died. You had like I had like a couple of people, dying that year. Um,
So it was really hard on y'all. And then y'all still had to go in
yeah,
the studio and try to
yeah,
make
try to
music.
go in the studio, try to make
What
music,
all that's on your mind.
and then like and going home, like come we, when you make music, you don't automatically get a check because we ain't signed for no money. Like we
Yeah.
got all our money on the back and we ain't selling no publishing none of that. You know
So
what I'm
y'all
saying?
were just doing shows.
Yeah, but when we first did it, they put it on a promo.
Yeah.
So our first little show money we were making, you know what I'm saying, we getting like 10,000 a show. But
Okay.
then we did the deal, all that stopped, so that money had no ran out. You feel
Okay.
me? So they were like, y'all on promo, so but we looking at album sale, ringtone, all that money. We know they coming, but it still gotta come.
Yeah.
So the show money, we buying cars, we got the jewelry, people around there straight, but it like we ain't bought a house yet. You feel
Yeah.
me? So we
Yeah.
still in born home. Like we just had a little apartment, you know what I'm saying? Different little condos, different places, but
Yeah.
for the most part, we born home with our stamping ground. So the same year, that when they were talking about tearing it down because all the crime going on. We had like 300 crime, like all the
Yeah. I
murder this
saw it on the
same summer.
news. Yeah.
Yeah, so all this going on and we out here. So one day I'm in the neighborhood and a helicopter comes. Police, they just surround my car. Get down, get down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got a gun, but my he ain't stolen it, you know what I'm saying? He legit. So they like, oh, who is fat? They come grab me. I'm like, what? They were like, what going on? I'm like, what you mean what going on? They basically he was saying like, look, you out here with a couple of dollars in your pocket, you got this jewelry on, you got this brand new car, but the model man just got robbed for $53 up the street. All this crime going on out here.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with me. He was like, okay, if it ain't got nothing to do with you, why is everybody getting robbed but you?
Yeah.
Why all these either you got something to do with it or you know something about it. It's some kind of way, but what's up?
Yeah.
So we did, but it's like, bro, I'm from out here. You know what I'm
Born and
saying?
raised.
I'm
Yeah.
born and raised out here like these folks.
Yeah.
And what he was saying, I got what he was saying. So it was like I couldn't even go back to born home for like for a minute. You feel me? So I
Yeah.
couldn't even go see my mom. I used to have to try to sneak. I had I was getting pulled over every day. Like right, I had got 30 with tickets in one way.
I remember, for the record, for y'all, the viewers out there, uh, I'm Mike D. Yeah, and Fat Fatty is my cousin, and I lived in Barn Home as well on Wilt Circle, and Fat Fat and Rashid and Tay, all them, they used to come around my house every day. I used to be the candy man. So for those of you wondering why I'm saying I remember that, because I was out there
Yeah.
when they was little boys, and I just watched them when they was in school and as they growed up. So I remember all of the stuff that he's saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that kind of put a little down because it was like, you used to going somewhere, seeing your friends, seeing your people every day to like now you can't even go out.
Yeah,
You feel me? He was like, every time you come out here, I'm gonna pull you over, I'm gonna take your car. So I'm talking about every day, my car was going to the impound. I had to pay the money to get my car to the impound. They pulling me over, searching my car, checking for dog. You know what I'm saying? Got
yeah,
dogs in my car. It was all this stuff, but the thing was, I wasn't even doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a little show money.
yeah,
You feel me? But I ain't got enough money to go buy no house yet. You feel me?
yeah.
So, but I was trying to stack.
You grinding though.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But it was like, they were like, bro, I feel them too. I feel them coming. You know what I'm saying? I got on all this jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Iced
I
out.
remember that. I remember
And
that.
you remember them folks? It was like serial killers out there. Them folks going ham.
Yeah, they had over 30 murders in 1 month.
Yeah, all this. And you know what I'm saying? We out here every day, like we see it, but we just, you know what I'm saying? So,
So once y'all got that buzz in the street and y'all narrowed it down to just three of y'all, um, um, and y'all, I remember when y'all first got on the radio when um, V103 when they was playing the song, and that was I first heard it. I was like, wow, they on the radio. Them boys fit to make it. I remember this. I remember this. So once y'all got that buzz out there and y'all uh made it to a point where y'all was about to, well, let's say y'all did sign. After y'all signed and the money started coming in, uh what was the next step for as getting the album deal, I mean getting the album out and preparing yourself to make to create that album that y'all made.
okay, so all these okay. Now, we made part of like a rock star like right after my birthday. That was like my birthday in December 2006. December the 4th. It was after December the 14th. So around about December the 20th up and out. The first time they played in the club was like the 28th. Shit. So like that then T Rock on the January the 1st, T Rock, DJ T Rock, shout out him at the pool party. He was like, I got a surprise for y'all. But in these few days, everybody knows the song was getting buzzed in the
Yeah,
street.
yeah,
You feel me? So he was like, I got a surprise for y'all. So it was like, when the peak dropped, New Year, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, party like a rock star came on. So that was January the 1st. 2 weeks after that, it was like we on the radio.
yeah.
Then a week after that, we flying to different labels. Then a week after that, we signed. Then 2 weeks after that, we having a release party. Then like right after that, they put us in the studio. So this like March. Like I think our album came out in April.
Yeah, yeah, I know y'all album came out months way after Party Like a Rock Star. Party Rock Star was out for a long time before the album.
Yeah, it was at like we we did it in January with it, first time in the club January, February, March, April. Our album came out in April. So 2 week radio. Not mind you, we ain't know nothing about music for real. So we go radio, then they put us on, you know what I'm saying? We go to the studio, we go to the circuit house, do the album, then right after that we go on tour. Like we didn't go home, we went from the studio album to a tour.
Wow.
You feel me? So we were just flying back and forth, so it was weighing out on that when they got the bus. So right out of that tour went on another tour.
Yeah.
We was on the Ball for Real tour. Then we did the Up Close and Personal tour. Then we did another tour. I forgot what tour that was. Then we did the Up Close and Personal tour.
Was y'all on the basement?
Yeah, we was on Basement,
Yeah, I remember
Raps.
that.
We was on Basement,
Rap City.
Rap City, TRL,
Yeah.
106 Apart.
Yeah, I remember
Uh,
that.
we were doing a lot of stuff, but we were just like such a short span. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the same time, this one, all the murders going on in the neighborhood, so you concerned about your family back home.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it just was a lot going on just in that short span of time. So by the time I really realized that we really made part of like a rock star, it was like 2009. No, it was about two years later. Cause like, man, we should be on the road, especially when we first went on the road. Man, you got some guys from like the roughest apartments, one of the roughest apartments in Atlanta, Georgia, hand down.
Yeah,
You feel me? So they put us on the road, and folks used to come up try to get autographs, and we, know what I'm saying? We like it used to be scammy.
yeah.
You feel me? Cause I'm like,
You don't know what they up to, what they
I ain't
trying
know
to do.
what they up to. Like
That what
nobody.
happened when y'all was in Detroit, Brenda. Your boss.
Oh nah, that was a different story. I tell you about that. But it was like, just think nobody like I ain't never really won it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like growing up, like I think I won one thing. I think yeah, I was in the first grade in Miss Glad class, and we had to paint some eggs. And I guess I was like, I told the lady, man, I ain't never won this. She had no pick me, and it like I still remember it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
so I ain't never won that. So people really like, hey, how you know what I'm saying? So we down there want to run. We don't know how to adjust.
And I know y'all song. Um, how did they notify y'all that y'all were nominated for a Grammy?
Uh, through the management label, they did like we. I don't even know what we was. Like, Mike, we was going to award shows and from here. Like, we'll go from here to here to here to here.
Yeah,
So by the time you look at it, like when the way 106, the way like 106 and Park and TRL set up,
yeah.
I'm thinking these just other interviews.
Uh,
Oh yeah, y'all got interview say y'all got because it might be 106 and Paul, but it might be something else called 106 and Parks with an S on it.
yeah,
You feel me? So we going doing interviews just everywhere bouncing around. So they come back and tell you, oh yeah, I seen y'all on 106 and Park. When?
yeah. I remember I saw y'all on one.
Like when?
I saw when Rashid was sweating in there in the booth with his.
Yeah, I ordered like the basement. I
Yeah,
promised the basement. I mean, we came out of tour, but we pulled up in the building, and the way it's set up, it's not a house. The way it's set up, it's like you got to go in the building, go down the elevator, and check in and all this. So we think we finna do an interview.
yeah.
So they were like, "Look, when y'all going here, don't freestyle."
Oh wow,
We were like, "What?" They were like, "Look, don't freestyle, man. Just say something." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
wow.
Next thing you know, they were like, "Yeah, we in the booth. We got a shot. Hold up.
Yeah,
Well, we ain't got
yeah. I remember that.
this you. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So it was like right there. It was like,
yeah. I remember that. I was watching y'all.
and then like like we were going to radio because we did hella radio. We was going to like 3 radio stations every single day.
Wow.
So we go to the radio station, and
I know that. I know that's where y'all at right there.
a lot of radio personnel, they were getting their bad reports because they were like, man, they came in, I ain't really talk. They went
Y'all
crunk.
were tired.
Yeah, we tired, and plus we ain't know how to talk.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm
nobody
saying? Like,
coming from the streets. Yeah,
yeah, you can't take nobody from the street and get that man in here do a real interview. Like,
yeah,
first of all, we shot. I'm shot still to this day. So the camera on me, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? That look, I don't know what to do. I don't know who you is. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah,
it just they were getting us a lot of bad. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But
Yeah.
I remember when y'all was growing up, man. Y'all was something else, man. When y'all used to get the arguing over the Xbox game,
Oh
man.
yeah. See, this a story. Then I gotta tell you this story. Okay, then like me growing up and born home. Uh, it was a lot of street stuff going on.
Right.
So some of my family members got into it with down there the whole project.
Oh, wow.
You feel me? So so I was a little boy then.
Like Tata.
Yeah.
I remember that
Yeah. So
that situation.
that when I met you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And it was like, cause like I said, we stayed at the top. So it was like I used to have to go down your house. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And Mike used to have to make sure I was straight. You feel me?
yeah,
So it just was like growing up with this going on, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So you already then had problem with people in your apartment. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you ain't letting nobody get too close to you. So
that's
they
right.
pulling you on the stage and people running up to you trying to get your autograph. You know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah,
was like a, you feel me? And then we were already short. Like we ain't tall. You know what I'm saying? We like 5'9". You know what I'm saying? She might be 5'10", the taller one, but we were skinny. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we looking at your size. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
they coming up with say sign it. We like, bro.
All right, let me ask you this. When y'all had did sign y'all deal and y'all started getting your checks in, um, I remember when Greg Street was asking y'all something about your ASCAP cards and all that stuff there. Explain what is those ASCAP cards is and what that do for you when you for the people out there that don't know you want your music on the radio.
Oh, you got all different platforms. You got ASCAP, you got BMI, them like the top two. But they pretty much track your song now. Like no matter whoever playing your song around the world. Cause
Yeah,
like if you in, if, like we in Atlanta, we don't know how many times we getting played in California.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So that they job to count how many times your spins and where all they getting paid from. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They collect your money and they pay you
Okay. So the radio station have to pay for
them.
playing your music.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So for those out there who don't know, that's how you get your money, get paid for being on the radio. Okay, let me ask you this
I
right
mean,
here.
we supposed to get paid from the club, but the way they do it, you ain't gonna too much get
Yeah,
paid.
cause that's like promotion.
I mean, nah, cause like when the club play your song, that's just like a jukebox. That's why you gotta pay for a
Yeah.
jukebox, cause they gotta
Okay.
pay the artist.
Right.
You see what
Right.
I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So when they play your song in the club, you supposed to get paid for it, cause it's a.
But instead, we pay the DJ to play the song.
But with the club, dude, they don't like. That's why I don't know DJ work for the club.
Mm,
Like no club got a DJ. Too many.
yeah.
They'll hire a freelancer DJ to come to the club.
Okay.
Like he don't work for me, he just playing music. Like he don't work for the club.
Oh, so
That's why they be switching them out.
all right, I got you. So I'm gonna ask you this: what are some of the biggest mistakes that you would say you made after the success of part of like a rock star?
I mean, ain't no mistakes in life. Mm, how can I say? One thing I did appreciate and I thought it was a curse, but it ended up being a blessing because like the way my publishing was set up,
Hmm.
I couldn't I couldn't control it. Like my publishing was locked. Actually.
Are you in control of your publishing
Yeah,
now?
I'm in now. But
Okay,
by it being locked, couldn't nobody really do nothing, so all the money just was coming to it. So from 2007 all the way to 2019, it was just and I was like, look, can I get my money? Well, you can't get it. It's like is somebody spending? No, ain't nobody spending. None of the check me in cash. It's just
it's sitting there.
yeah, it's just sitting here. You know what I'm saying? So it was going on for a long
That
time.
was with all three of y'all.
Yeah.
Wow,
Man, with our whole everybody had something pretty much do with that song.
wow.
And
So
at first, people went to point fingers, but it's like everybody a lot like everybody was in different situations. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, man, he signed to this and he signed to this. How all this in the same situation? And
gotcha.
I ain't got nothing to do with nothing they got going on, but I'm in the boat with y'all. So everybody still pretty much locked up. Yeah, it was crazy.
So when y'all signed with Universal, um, and y'all put y'all album out, how well did the album do?
The album did pretty good on our side. It didn't do good on as far as which I say it didn't do good as far. Okay, we had a partnership. You feel me?
Okay, okay,
So I like we already had part of like a rock star before we came to the table.
right.
So our deal was they Universal deal, but like pretty much let it just make some money out of it. Like whatever y'all do, y'all keep 100%. But whatever we do, can we get 50%?
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So if we set up a show or we set up a situation, that's all out. But if Universal set up a situation, then they get You know what I'm saying? Then
Okay.
we chop it up with them. So that's why we didn't get a bigger band. That's why we, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
at the time, we slick needed the hit because the song was getting so big. And, we were from the hood, so we needed it,
I know y'all
that
was on
push.
#1 on the billboards for a long time.
Yeah, because it was like, cause like right now you didn't have the Instagram, you didn't have the streaming service where you
Yeah.
can put it out. So we were like, but the song good, we just need to get the ears. We just need to get it to 'em.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's where they pretty much stepped in.
Okay. So what are y'all doing now? Y'all still in the music business, or y'all just fell back a little bit, or what?
I mean, we still do music, like, but we do a lot of shows. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? And like again, part of like a rock star, that's a gift and a curse because the gift is it took care of me and my family, still taking care of me and my family. We do shows every week. We,
Yeah.
we we do a lot of shows. We do a lot of interviews, do a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of doors that it open. You know what I'm saying? I can pretty much go anywhere and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Just say that they can, you know what I'm saying. It open a lot of doors. The curse is we can't get around that ball. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah. Everywhere you go, people gonna know who you
saying?
is.
Cause it
They're
like,
gonna have high expectations of this and that.
yeah, and then like we be like, hey, yeah, check this song out.
Yeah.
What about Party Like a Rock Star? Oh yeah, we got Party Like a Rock Star. We did a new song. Yeah, I want to hear Party Like a Rock Star.
Yeah.
You was like, bro, y'all ain't even heard the new man. We got more songs, more albums. Like we had 7 songs on the radio at one time. The same on Party Like we had 7 songs
Yeah.
on the radio at one time. People don't even know we the same group.
Wow.
Like people, like a lot of people didn't know that Party Like a Rock Star was the same people song up through there on ball, still shop. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get
I
money.
get money with you like and make you dance. Ooh wee.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when we do our shows, and I be seeing people in the crowd be like, you know what I'm saying? They mouth like, but I know this song. I ain't know that was them.
I know when y'all come in the door, they say,
Oh,
oh,
they
they
done
done came
came
in
in the
the
bit like
building.
that song. Even that song, like a
Yeah.
lot of people don't know these the same group, the same part like a rock star.
Yeah.
So, but when we do shows, like, and that kind of it kind of crazy, it kind of fun. But it
Yeah.
crazy because we do shows. Our shows are like, you know what I'm saying, from the
Yeah.
first song to the last song. Like we started out up over there, came in the building, and we ended with Party Like a Rock Star or Still Shot.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. I know y'all still together and y'all do music on y'all got individual music that y'all have done. I know you have a song called Rice Street. What is
I'm talking
Zone
about
Zone?
Zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Hey
Zone.
man, I love that song, man.
Appreciate
Um
it.
what you gonna do with I mean, what are you doing with that song? Are you trying to push it or you just holding it back and
Man, I'm gonna tell
just
you,
doing the group thing?
man, that song came from actually it because of me that I did that song. See, like a lot of songs that I did, it wasn't because okay. When we did Party Like a Rock Star, like I said, when my publishing was locked up and all that. So I was talking to one guy named Tony Small, shout out to him. And he asked me, he was like, Fat, why you in the situation you in? And I was like, cuz this happened, that happened. I was just pointing. He was like, no, why you in the situation? I was telling him everything. He was like, that's your fault. I was like,
Yeah.
how my fault? I was young. I ain't know this. They did it. He was
Yeah.
like, that's your fault. So he let me talk a few minutes. I was like, how my fault? He said, cause you got in something that you ain't know nothing about.
Yeah.
So with
Did
that,
y'all have a lawyer when y'all signed?
yeah.
Okay.
So with that, it made me pretty much say, okay, let me just go all the way to square one. Let me learn the music business. Let me learn what I mean. Let me see what I mean.
So now
Cause
you don't learn the
yeah,
game now.
yes, like so with that it took me to okay, how do I put out an album? Cause I know how to make some songs and take it to a label shop around, but how do this album come out?
Yeah.
You feel me? How do you put out a mixtape? So
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So with that process, I couldn't get no beat.
Yeah.
Cause Meaning was hot at the time, so everybody was like, "Yeah, Fat Man, I made beat." Like, for real, yeah, yeah, man, what Meaning on? So I was like, "Shit, I couldn't even give me no 5 beats." So I had to get the beats that I could get, and I was like, well, I finna just use the beats that I can get and make me a tape to show these niggas that I can rap.
Uh-huh.
You feel me? So that's where that came from. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I did that to show these from me starting from ground. I did it, showed these folks I can rap. You know what I'm saying? Them songs
Uh-huh.
came out nice.
Gotcha.
So and a lot of stuff that we do like from like when we didn't have a booking agent no more. You know what I'm saying? We had to go back down to open mic and go back down to promoters and hand in hand and realize how to book shows.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? How do you sell album? Like it's easy to pay somebody or get somebody. How do you shoot videos?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Find somebody with a camera. Like I'm very hands on. You know what I'm saying? How
That's
do
good.
you
That's
set
good.
this up?
That's good right
You
there.
feel me? So when the money come, I know what I'm spending, what I'm not spending. You get what I'm
And how to
saying?
spend it.
How to spend it.
Yeah.
You
Gotcha.
feel me?
So I'm gonna ask you this. Um, since y'all have had the success of part of like a rock star, and now we here today, 2025. Um, what type of advice would you give a person who think that that they want to put us get out there and become rappers and try to have success in the rap business? What the do's and the don'ts that you would give a
I say, see, in the in this, nobody come in the same. Nobody come in the door the same. Like you can't name pretty much two artists that came in the door the same exact way. You get
okay,
what I'm saying? We came in through open mic. Like we already had the people in the street who rocked with us from what we were doing prior.
right,
So that was our way in. Somebody who coming in the game now, first of all, you want to get your network up. You want to get your networking is key. It's major. Like we came out with part like a roster 2007. It's 2025. You know what I'm saying? What I told I couldn't do this weekend because we was out of town.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? We still do shows. How do we still do shows? Because people not listening to Shop Boys right now like this.
right,
Some people is. So you gotta make sure you in touch with the people who is on your following.
right,
Like we made a mistake with letting the promoters or not promoters, but letting the booking aides and letting other people management get all your content. Now you get them content. You feel me?
right,
So like right now, people call me person. Fat, what y'all got going on this day? Fat, what's on this day? I got two cell phones. You know what I'm saying? Fat, what's going on this day? And we able to survive on our own.
gotcha, right,
And I advise everybody because I see artists that came out after we came out, you know what I'm saying? They still like, damn, we can't get a show. How y'all get show? Like, bro, cause we know that with promoting in the United, especially in the South, they don't know ain't got my number.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good thing.
They always got some kind of rock star party, some
Yeah,
kind of party they got, and I'm available. You
right.
feel me? So it just make yourself available.
Okay, so let me ask you this: um, who is some of the big artists that you have worked with, or you would like to work with?
Uh I mean, Wayne, Millionaire, John Jones,
Them some of the artists that you already have worked with, right?
yeah. I don't really got no. I ain't really got no. Really got a thing to want to work with nobody. I'm a fan of a lot of people. You get what I'm saying? But
Right.
like, I don't. I
You
don't
just
know.
support a lot of artists.
Yeah, I support a lot of artists like Dro, my favorite rapper. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, I
Okay.
don't. I'm not just an artist that I want to do a song with Dro. I
Gotcha.
rather listen to a Dro song. Like Dro, I rather be in the studio while Dro make a song.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, yeah, I want to be on a song with him. Like,
Gotcha.
I'm, I'm saying.
Okay. So what y'all got anything coming out or anything that y'all got? What
Oh,
y'all?
oh yeah, we man, shout out to the NFL. We just did a licensing deal for them for Monday night and Thursday night football.
Okay.
Uh, shout out to Fortnite. Y'all make sure y'all go get that. We uh we did a deal with Fortnite.
Oh, so that's what's
Uh,
up right there.
yeah, we just did what? Yeah, we just did that a few months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah, that was
You know,
nice.
I still got the song me and you did, me, you and Rashid did
Oh yeah,
years ago.
I remember that, man. We
I still,
trying to run.
I still got that song. But yeah, y'all. We are, we live here in the studio, man. We uh located here in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm Mike D, the host. I got my cousin Fat Fat, the rapper, from the Shop Boys,
Chill,
and
chill,
uh,
chill.
we what we do is what we trying to do is just bring knowledge to behind the scene. Bring the knowledge to the people behind the scene of Shop Boys. How did they, come about? How did they get started? Um, uh, where they at now, and uh, just a little bit more about them and their background, and that's what we here to do. Just to bring out the stuff that y'all don't know. So you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of y'all out there speculate and say a lot of things, but don't know what the hell you're talking about. You know, so
Right.
that's why we here now, so that we can get the truth out there, the facts out there, so that y'all who don't know now you know.
No.
And you got any kids, Fat?
Yeah, yeah, I got 3 kids.
Okay,
Yeah, I got
cool.
three
What's their
kids,
age?
man. 21, 16, and 8.
Okay, what's up? Are you single? Are you dating? Are you married?
Oh no, I'm single right. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I can't say I'm single, but it like, come on, man. I mean, I be see, I don't be lying, man. I be a damn lie if I sit here and say I ain't on say I ain't got man, come on, man. I'm fat from the shop. Boy, who don't that ain't finna happen. No, man, I ain't
Yeah.
that, they not finna let me be single. Like, if I'm single, that shit finna be a couple of days. Like, we ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? I'm a cat. I'm a cat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So y'all, yeah, for everybody out there, if y'all wanna, you know more about the Shop Boys, wanna know them thing about Fat. Fat, how can they hit you up? How can you be reached?
Man, y'all can hit me on Instagram, Shopboy Fat One.
Y'all y'all got that?
Yeah, Instagram. Yeah, that pretty much Instagram. That pretty much all social media. That pretty much be on. Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Hey y'all, if y'all interested in coming on the show, want to get on the podcast and share your story, you want to come out, hit me up. Y'all know what it is. Lucius Line on Instagram and
Yeah.
Facebook. That's me. So yeah, we want to end it today, y'all, and want to thank you, Fat Man. I appreciate you, man. I love you, man. I
I
appreciate
appreciate you,
everything you
bro.
got them do for us. You helping me out, man, helping my podcast grow. Man, appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, man. You tired, man. It was crazy going on.
Yeah, I used to try to let them know, y'all. I've been to prison. I know about the prison life, so I used to try to, you know, get them, keep them straight, so that they won't be in any trouble and fall in my footsteps.
Yeah, I tell you, and I be saying we need more people. Man, we need people like you back in the street, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. That really
Cause
make
like,
me feel good.
cause like these guys, man, they for the younger guys, like the young generation, like when we looked up to you, cause we saw like, okay, he's solid. He everything he said he was.
Yeah,
Know what I'm saying? He done been there.
yeah,
So when he say don't do this, we see. Know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And you was really like y'all don't do this. Like even down to the street stuff, you get on our way like, but y'all
yeah,
don't know what I'm saying. We couldn't
yeah.
do it around you.
That's
You
right.
feel me? But you got the other dudes who not one in the street at all, but want to make all these make believe
Yeah,
stories. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Man, I was doing this, and they got these young kids thinking they were doing that, but they, and it
yeah.
get weird.
Yep.
It
You're
get
right.
weird.
You're right. Well, y'all, we're gonna end it today, man. I appreciate you, Fat Man. Take it, yeah, y'all. You remember now the dinner table. Y'all come sit down with us and eat, man. Come and sit down here and talk with us, man, and eat, man. Dinner table. We out.